Hello, hello. How's it going, everybody? So, I know you guys just had a presentation from one of our lovely education personnel named Manny. Now, what we're going to do is have a conversation with one of our divers. Ashley, can you hear me in there? Ashley, Ashley, Ashley? Okay, cool. Ashley, if you could give me a big okay sign. Awesome. I'll turn on your mic, Ashley. Hey, how's it going in there, Ash?
I'm good. How are you guys?
We're doing really good out here.
That's wonderful. I've just been playing with bubbles and saying hello to all of our wonderful guests.
Aren't they lucky?
They're lovely.
So Ashley, I know that you're a scuba diver, obviously, and you're also one of my dive buddies.
Yeah.
So can you tell me what the difference is between the water that you're in right now and our local California water?
Oh, there's a lot of differences. First of all, I'm so warm in here.
Absolutely.
The water in this tank is about 78 degrees.
Wow.
The water in the Pacific Ocean is anywhere from 55 to 65 degrees.
What's the coldest water you've ever been in, Ashley?
49.
Ooh,
It was really cold.
Very chilly, very chilly. So I see that we have this spadefish here named Bubbles. Why did we name him Bubbles?
If you can't tell, Bubbles loves bubbles. So I have been doing some enrichment with him and blowing lots of bubbles for him.
I'm sure he appreciates that. So kind of a cool little tidbit for you guys. These are all volunteer divers. So most of our dive team comprises of volunteers, and one of their jobs is to be able to identify when fish behavior is different. You would be so surprised. All of these fish in here have their own personalities. We can even see our trevally coming over here saying hi to everybody. So if Bubbles were to stop coming over to our bubbles, Ashley, what would you do in a situation like that? If you noticed fish were acting different or if they had an injury?
I would think that Bubbles might not be feeling very well if he wasn't playing in my bubbles. I would let one of our aquarists know so that Bubbles can go to the doctor. We have a vet here at our aquarium who makes sure all of our animals stay nice and healthy. Great question, Adam.
Absolutely. Thank you, Ashley. Another thing that our dive volunteers will do is that they will be feeding in here as well. To talk a little bit about the coral that we have in here. I'm sure you guys heard. Ashley, can you tell me if this, you know what, let's see a raise of hands. Let's see everybody in here. Do you guys think that this coral is real or artificial? I heard a real, I heard artificial. So all the coral in here is, Ashley?
Artificial!
Absolutely. What would be the reason in here, Ashley, that the coral is artificial?
Great question. Coral takes thousands of years, hundreds of thousands of years to grow. And it's very fragile. It can easily be damaged. So because of that, we use artificial coral here. Good question.
So
but
this,
Adam,
mm-hmm.
Can you please tell our lovely guests about our coral that we grow here in the aquarium and why we grow it?
Absolutely. So we do have live coral. We don't put live coral in here. This is our most dove exhibit that we have. So if the scuba divers were to accidentally hit a piece of coral, something like this can take thousands of years to grow. Now, we do have live coral right behind you guys, and in a lot of our smaller exhibits. We like to show this one. We call this coral restoration, and that's because we have a partnership with Seacor, which grows its own coral. They grow it out in Palau, and they actually put that coral straight back into the water. So what we do is we provide our knowledgeable staff to their scientists, and we talk about ways that we can grow that coral faster and better than before, so that way they can outcrop it. Ashley, let's see another fish that we got in here. It looks like, oh, how about we talk about our little dory fish in here? We got pallet tangs, right?
Our dory fish?
Sorry, let's say pallet tang. That's the fancy word for the dory fish. Our pallet tangs have a very special instrument on their side. Can you tell us a little bit about that, Ashley?
What about this cool shark right here?
Oh, there we go. Here he comes.
I'm sorry.
No. Perfect timing. This guy is one of our gray reef sharks. Ashley, how big is that guy gonna get?
I think it's gonna grow up to 8 feet long, and there are 2 of them in this tank.
Perfect. Yeah, absolutely. These guys are going to grow to be 8 feet long at one point. They are partially pelagic, which means that they will swim into the big open ocean and they'll go after a lot of these larger fish. But sharks, remember, we have kind of this idea that sharks are going to see a fish in the water and immediately go after it. But that's not how sharks are. Sharks are more opportunistic, which means they're going to go after what kinds of fish, Ashley?
Big fish, small fish, slow fish. They help clean up our oceans.
Absolutely. So these animals will go after the sick, the dying fish, and they will go after them, take them out of that cycle. So that's their way of helping the ocean stay healthy. We have a sea turtle in here as well, but I don't seem to see him around. Oh, did he go to the other side? He'll come back around. We have a couple sea turtles in here. They are...
I just saw him.
His name is Lou. He's a funny guy.
He's funny.
Hey, so I don't have too much else to tell you guys. I know you guys already had a show. So what we're going to do is just open this up to questions for a scuba diver, okay? Does anybody have any questions for our scuba divers?
I think she does.
Ashley, is it hard for you to talk and breathe in there?
You know, it's an adjustment, but it's going great.
So all of our divers go through a lot of training. So before she could present, we had to train her on how to use full face mask. Before that, the only divers that we have here at the aquarium have to be rescue certified, which takes at least 50 dives. So they have done 50 open water dives, most of them in our local ecosystems, and then they come here. So we already have that experience, and then we start training them on how to utilize our full face mask. Once they learn how to do that, they have to learn how to present and how to hook all this equipment up. And that's kind of what today is a nice little training day for Ashley. And we're lucky that we have all these guests here as well. Ashley, they wanted you to know that you're doing a good job.
Thank you so much. And I'm so happy you guys are all here.
Do we have any other questions for our scuba diver? Please. Ooh, Ashley, do you have a favorite fish?
I do. Probably this guy right here.
So this is Bubbles. He is our famous spadefish. We like to say that he gives kisses, but sometimes those kisses can be a little unexpected and a little bit right there on your forehead. But he is absolutely lovely. Do we have any other questions out here? Okay, no problem. I just want to end this with a quick little conservation note, okay? So you guys coming here today, this is a nonprofit institution, and we do a lot of outreach for our conservation programs, and a lot of them are local. One of my favorite ones that we do is called a Mountain Yellow-Legged Frog Project. If you guys go to the PV, it's over in the corner. They were once the most numerous vertebrate in all of Southern California, and because of introduction of trout and also disease, they were down to only 50 individuals 10 years ago. Since then, the Aquarium of the Pacific has partnered with the Los Angeles Zoo as well as USGS to release more than 400 of these frogs back into the wild. And that's right here in Azusa. This isn't a far off place. This is right here in County. So For things like that, you guys are all contributing towards helping us do these projects. So quick little round of applause for you guys.
Thank you all so much.
And one more quick little applause for Ashley. She is a volunteer. She's been here since I've been here, 2 years now, hundreds of dives, and we really appreciate Ashley, Gwen, and Michael over here. Absolutely. You guys all have a wonderful day, and if you want to give some high fives and say hi to the divers, feel free, okay?
Thank